me it's pretty good. He's a great guy. I am the best man. I wouldn't say I'm the best man. I would say I'm a great man. Andrew's the best man that I know. I mean, I've known him for a long time. There's nothing he wouldn't do for me, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for him. In fact, I've spent most of my life doing nothing for Andrew. So, we got that. I would like to thank Scott and Lisa for letting Andrea become my new sister. I'd like to thank Steve and Maria for making sure you got all the mistakes out with that one. But, in all seriousness, when I was sitting in the church, I was wearing this tuxedo, and I started getting really hot, and I didn't know, maybe it was the polyester, maybe it was just my nerves from having to carry that holy water. I didn't want to spill it. But in reality, what it was the warmth and the beauty of the love that I saw growing between those two. And in that moment, when I sat there, starting to get a little hot, a little nervous, it was one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. And I know that that love will grow and flower and blossom into a bunch of great things. And I could not be more happy for both of you two. It's going to be one of the greatest marriages, and you guys are going to have a fantastic journey. Your life is going to be filled with wonders. And I'm so happy for you two. I love you, Andrew. I love you, Andrea. So, I just want to give a toast. That was my toast. So just drink up, please, because you got Andrew's booze and you got to make sure that he doesn't have anything to return.
All right. Let's give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. All right.
Hello. As most of you know, I am Laura. I'm a beautiful bride sister, younger sister. And what you may not know, though, is we have not always gotten along very well. I love her, and she loves me. However, I remember a moment when we were very, very young, and I think we were taking a bath together, which is kind of awkward. But we were. And I kept hitting her because I thought that was fun, and she wouldn't hit me back. So it was like the greatest thing ever. So I'm doing my thing. I'm just beating up on her. You know, she's the big sister, I'm the little sister. And she tells me to stop, and I don't. And then she goes, "Mom!" And I'm like, oh, this is not good. So Mom comes upstairs, what's the problem? And I'm like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get in trouble. This is not good. And what does Mom say? She says, well, why didn't you hit her back? So, they like that one. So I haven't always been the nicest to you. But as I grew older, I learned to stop hitting you because you were too nice to me. We've grown a lot closer. And you were always kind of the nerdy one in high school, while I was the one that didn't like to study and liked to bug you while you studied. And you never liked the circus in here. So you never really liked the dating scene. And then one day you met Andrew, and then one day I met Andrew, and I thought, wow, he's a nerd too. Took them long enough, but when they finally did, they hit it off completely. And if you met them, even the first day they started dating, you would know they had that one thing that is so special between two people that if you have it, you're the luckiest person on earth. They have it. And you look at them and you see it. And if you know it, then you can't describe it in words. Some people are never lucky enough to feel that, but they are fortunate enough to have found each other. And when I was watching them be married today, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it was actually finally happening. But I couldn't be more happy for you, and I can't wait to be your sister. And now I can officially call you my bro. And if I didn't have a glass of this, I would be doing this. our sign. He likes to do the commercial. There we go, okay. So, congratulations, and I wish you the happiest marriage of all. And let's celebrate their love tonight, and let's party.
Alright, here, here. Everybody say, aww. Makeup. Or, the second way is they can do it a little bit like life. A little hot and messy, but always with love. So, by round of applause, how many of you would like to see them do it nice and neat? Alright, by round of applause, how many of you would like to see them do it a little hot and messy? So ladies and gentlemen, let's get on up. Let's go over to the cake area and let's see how they